Getting a second chance after failure can be a really scary thing. It's like being back at square one, wondering how you ended up there. But the truth is, it's often the catalyst for growth. I want to share a story with you about a time when I felt like I was back at square one. I had just gone through a tough breakup, and I felt like I had lost my sense of purpose. But as I looked back on that experience, I realized that it was an opportunity for me to rediscover myself and find a new sense of direction. And that's what I want to talk about today: how to regain confidence after failure and come back stronger than ever. The first thing you need to understand is that failure is not the end. It's a stepping stone to success. Every successful person has experienced failure at some point in their lives. Thomas Edison, for example, is famously quoted as saying, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." So, the next time you fail, remember that it's not the end. It's just a chance to learn and try again. And that's where the journey of regaining confidence begins. Now, I know that it's easy to get caught up in negative self-talk when you've failed. You start to wonder if you're good enough, if you're smart enough, or if you're just not cut out for this whole thing. But the truth is, those thoughts are just lies. You are capable of so much more than you think you are. And it's time to start believing in yourself again. So how do you do that? Well, it starts with self-compassion. You need to learn to be kind to yourself even when you've failed. Remember that everyone makes mistakes, and it's okay not to be perfect. Another important thing to remember is that you can't do it alone. You need to surround yourself with people who believe in you, who support you, and who will encourage you to keep going even when things get tough. And that's not just limited to your friends and family. You can also find community and support online, through social media groups or forums dedicated to your area of interest. Having a supportive community behind you can make all the difference in the world. So, don't be afraid to reach out and ask for help when you need it. Now, let's talk about the power of mindset. Your mindset is what determines your reality. If you have a negative mindset, you'll always see the glass as half empty. But if you have a positive mindset, you'll see the glass as half full. And that's what you need to focus on: developing a positive mindset that will help you to overcome any obstacle and achieve your goals. So how do you do that? Well, it starts with gratitude. You need to focus on the things that you're thankful for, rather than the things that are going wrong. And you need to practice positive self-talk, rather than negative self-talk. I also want to share with you a personal story about how I overcame my own struggles with self-doubt. I used to be plagued by negative self-talk, and it held me back from pursuing my dreams. But then I discovered the power of affirmations. I started repeating positive affirmations to myself every day, and it completely changed my mindset. I started to believe in myself, and I started to see the world in a different way. And that's what I want to encourage you to do, to start using affirmations to shift your mindset and build your confidence. Now, I know that it's not always easy to stay positive, especially when you're facing challenges and setbacks. But the truth is, that's when you need to stay positive the most. Because when you stay positive, you open yourself up to new opportunities and new experiences. You start to see the world in a different way, and you start to believe in yourself. And that's when the magic happens. So don't give up even when things get tough. Keep pushing forward, and know that you are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. Another important thing to remember is that success is not a destination. It's a journey. It's the small wins, the tiny victories that add up to make a big difference in the long run. So, don't get discouraged if you don't see immediate results. Keep working towards your goals, and know that every step you take is a step in the right direction. And when you do achieve your goals, don't forget to celebrate your successes. You deserve it, and it will help you to stay motivated and focused on your next goal. I also want to talk about the importance of self-care. When you're going through a tough time, it's easy to neglect your own needs and prioritize others. But the truth is, you can't pour from an empty cup. You need to take care of yourself both physically and emotionally in order to have the energy and the motivation to keep going. So, make sure you're getting enough sleep, eating healthy foods, and taking time to relax and unwind. And don't be afraid to take a break when you need it. It's okay to take a step back and recharge. Now, I want to leave you with a challenge. What is one thing you can do today to start regaining your confidence and moving forward? Is it making a phone call, sending an email, or taking a step towards your goal? Whatever it is, take action on it today. Don't wait until tomorrow or next week or next month. Take action now, and know that you are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. And remember, it's okay to make mistakes. It's all part of the journey. The most important thing is that you're taking action and moving forward. As we come to the end of this video, I want to leave you with a final thought. Getting a second chance after failure is not just about being given another opportunity. It's about taking control of your life and making the most of it. It's about learning from your mistakes and using those lessons to move forward. And it's about believing in yourself even when no one else does. So don't give up even when things get tough. Keep pushing forward and know that you are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. And if you're struggling to regain your confidence, just remember that you're not alone. We're all in this together, and we can support and encourage each other every step of the way. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the Becoming for weekly videos on mindset, resilience, and becoming who you were always meant to be. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I'd love to hear from you and start a conversation. Let's talk about resilience. What does it mean to you, and how do you practice it in your daily life?